I know people were talking about, oh, is he coming in to take someone's spot? Is he going to be the replacement for Yoro if it's not working? He's anybody's replacement. If anybody's injured, if anybody's having a slump, if anybody just needs a rest, if anybody just needs, we just need a change up in the lineup. Whitty is that guy. No, that wasn't it either.
No.
Whit isn't that guy. Like, he's that guy that can fit wherever is needed. So he's not coming in to take an individual spot. He's coming in to help everybody individually. But I think for him, with less is more concept for this season, because we do know the Phillies were looking to bring in somebody that's not an everyday starter. Whit Merrifield can be that guy that if he plays less games, because he's got a lot of miles on the tank, even though he didn't come to the majors until 27, he still has a lot of miles in the tank. He's a little bit older. So we saw the drop off last year, and I saw this go out. NBC actually was sharing this, that Whit was hitting.
He was hitting like 306 before
304
August.
with a 781 OPS through August 15th of last season, and then had a 30-game slump to close out the season. And so if you can get that 75% from him in the entire year, where maybe he's playing less games but still hitting around those numbers, that's what you want from Whit Merrifield. So I think Whit Merrifield overall, to be that piece where you don't need him every day, is going to be perfect.
Yeah, they said his exit velocity off the bat in August and September dropped dramatically, and that's why they think it's just a sign of him wearing down and playing every day. He's probably not that anymore. His exit velocity's plummeted, but before August, he was really, really good. I mean, he was an all-star type player. Now the thing with him, there are some, I guess some mild negatives, that he's not the same player he was, but who is.
Yeah.
Lost a little bit of speed. I think he got caught stealing 10 or 12 times last year. But what you're going to get is a professional hitter. We've talked about it, like decent average, not a great on base. But the good thing about him, which is kind of exactly what the Phillies were missing, is productive outs. He's not going to K a ton. I think he has around a 16 and a half
at bats.
Yeah, 16 and a half career K rate, which is pretty decent. But 1/3 of his outs last year were considered productive outs, meaning they either advanced runners or they scored a runner with less than 2 outs in the inning. So that's exactly what the Phillies needed, especially come playoff time, was more productive outs. Not swinging and chasing at stuff outside the zone. I think he's a guy more than anything that's just going to give you stability. And the other nice thing about him too is I heard my old friend Bob Cooney talking about this morning, lineup versatility, not only defensively.
I love that.
But offensively.
Yes.
Like you can kind of plug him anywhere in the lineup, really. I mean, maybe not lead off as ideal, but you have Turner and Stott and Schwarber there. But you can pretty much put him like 2 through 9 in the lineup. And, he doesn't have power number. I'm not saying he's a 4, but like if he needed to fill in at the 4-5, you feel as though you're at least getting a competent major league hitter up there.
Oh, yeah.
That knows what he's doing situationally, just a smart ball player. There's really not anything to dislike about this.